Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of gameplay with some tips, instruction, and decision-making strategies. Commentary, I should say. Oh, good drop by my partner. I defend that back into the kitchen. And I get the forehand rip in the middle. Great defense by our opponents to keep that in the kitchen. And my partner puts the ball away. Good point to start here. We're on center court at Pickleball Kingdom Plano. My last ever game at Pickleball Kingdom Plano. My partner to serve. He's got a good serve. Good. Oh, I was going to say good deep return, but it sails long. And we play on. 2-0. Good start here. You always want to jump out in front. Got the drop back across my body. Good. And my partner sped that ball up. Not a bad speed up, but a good volley of our opponents at my feet, and I'm unable to handle it. Good serve. Good deep return. That third shot drop is high, and I'm able to end the point there. A lot of the time, when you're going for that third shot drop, you need to work on your balance there. I feel like our opponent was off balance there, and he lifted that ball, but we're just getting started out. Oh, I should have stopped and split-stepped earlier on my way into the kitchen line and let that ball bounce. Instead, I'm leaning over the kitchen, hitting a really tough volley that basically, if you don't put back in the kitchen, you're going to get destroyed on it. Oh, that ball tips the tape and rolls over. I got the middle there with the forehand. They pull me wide. It's a good example of me hitting a terrible dink cross court. I put too much power on that two-hander, and it set up my opponent for an ATP. For some reason, I think that's going to be a theme of this game. This is actually my first time watching this game back, and this was played over a month ago, so it's interesting to watch back and see what you remember versus what you don't remember. What a get by my partner. We're just keeping the ball alive. Good overhead, getting it down low. Oh, and I miss. You know, it wasn't a routine reset, but that's a reset you want to see go back over the net, especially because we were digging out so many good balls to stay in that point. Good serve up the tee. Oh, I get lucky with the net cord. And then, yeah, well, look at the technique on that shot I just hit. It was terrible. I was leaning over the kitchen, didn't get low enough, and I missed an easy high volley. Probably should have been a forehand roll. I was trying to take an overhead on it. But, hey, there I got an overhead. What a get by our opponent, but it gets put away. We're commenting on whether that hit his hand or the paddle, I think. And now we're showing that's how he should have hit it back right there with the handle. Good serve. Great drop. Gets the ball to bounce in the kitchen. Now we're in a good dink battle, and I hit it wide again. This time my partner helps me and defends the ATP. What a shot by my partner. Unfortunately, he misses the next ball, but we're laughing about it because he knows it's like that's the second time I've gotten him ATP'd already. But awesome job on his part to be able to defend that ball. I mean, good drop there. I like that he's using his second hand to steady the paddle and just give himself more control as he drops that ball in the kitchen. The third shot drop is kind of going away in pickleball. It's still extremely valuable, but more people are driving the ball with these hotter paddles. But I appreciate playing with a partner who can put that third in the kitchen and allow you to get in to the kitchen line and basically take away the advantage of the other team. I'm doing so good at not giving them an ATP here. That was all that I was thinking about at this point, was like, don't give them another ATP. And my partner wins that hands battle. Good job. Those are the type of points I like to play, longer rallies, where you're setting up your partner for success, and you're just waiting for a high dink or a hanging bounce on one of the dinks to speed it up. Good. We get another cross-court dink battle. Switch directions. I think Steven got body bagged there, I think that the best thing that all four players were doing in this game is we weren't just hitting repetitive dinks in the same location of the court. You'd see one or two cross court, but then it'd be middle, then it'd be down the line. We were really moving the ball around. I don't know what the score is here, but me and my partner are feeling pretty good. Now, I will say we were doing a king of the court setup, and this was the top court. So I had won. I started on the bottom court. A lot of games to get here. And then the legs are getting tired. That's my excuse for that, Eric, because that was terrible. But once you get to the top court, it's a bummer because there's no tint on these windows. So it's really tough to see on this court during certain times of the day. But I do love the added space. Pickleball Kingdom did a great job making this court bigger. So we already had 2 ATPs. So, I mean, that's just most indoor facilities are crammed in there. They're trying to get as many courts into a small space as possible, and this center court is huge, which is awesome. Nice. I get the drop down in the kitchen, and that speed up was a little bit too high, and my partner eats it up. That's good pickleball right there with the drop, speed up, counter. Love it. Big serve up the tee, gets a free point there. Especially in indoor pickleball, even in doubles now, you should be going for big serves. Even if they don't miss the return, that shorter return allows you to sometimes just drive and crash right away or hit a really easy third shot drop. The benefits of a big serve outweigh the risk of going for it. If you're not working on your serve, you should be. I remember when I first started playing pickleball, people would be like, it's in doubles, just get it in. Like, you should never miss a serve in doubles. I'm like, the game's evolving. You have to have a big serve to be a good doubles player. And I did not split step again on my way in, and I looked like a 2-5. Hey, comment if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, but then comment in the comment section, terrible things about my game, please. Rip me apart. And even put, I'm the player on the left with the sunrise on the back of my shirt, who just hit the terrible cross-court speed up. Now, I will shout out Olay Pickleball. That's the shirt I'm wearing. My friend is doing a pickleball tours company in Spain. It's pretty sick. Anyway, back to what I was saying. In the comments, put what you think my duper is, because I better get some comments that are like a 2.5 or a 2.0. But we won that point. So this was a fun game. We're getting into good rallies here. I would like to see less errors by myself, but, you got to post your bad games too. Right there, I need to be more commanding and taking the middle and slide over so my partner knows I'm coming. Right there, we're getting a good dink battle. Great dink middle there. Another dink. Oh, that one sits up. We get in the hands battle. And there, it's like I was afraid to slide over and take the middle, so I'm reaching for the ball. I need to slide and crush that middle ball. We should have won that point. Another unforced error by me. Good drop. Puts it right in the middle of the court. I love the middle drop on the third. It's a high percentage target. And my partner comes in and hits a clean winner. Great shot again. Big serve. Good deep return. And the line's wide open. Nobody's home. Clean winner. I'm making a joke with my partner. He nailed that shot. From this camera angle, it's really hard to tell how fast the ball's moving. But that is a big forehand drive. And you gotta cover your line on that third. Ooh, he's feeling hot. That's a heat check speed up. I think that ball is going well out, but our opponent gets a paddle on it. So this intermission is brought to you while I drink my Dr. Pepper. I'm kidding. Not about drinking the Dr. Pepper, but about an intermission. Oh, he goes for the Burt. Oh, I keep the point alive, kind of. Like, what is happening right now? I think our opponents were too nice to us to let us back into that point, but then the unforced error. I do remember this game being super long, that we got out front early, and then I mainly killed the team with unforced errors like that. Like, how do you miss a third that poorly? That was terrible. That's why my friends used to call me No Kitchen Cam, because he can't find the kitchen. Good drop there. I need to do way more footwork and step back off the line if I'm not going to take that out of the air and bend my knees way more. Watching yourself back, you start to nitpick your game and man, I need to get lower. I need to get my hands out in front. I'm being lazy, and I'm not setting myself up for success in this dink battle. But look at us move the ball around. Wide, middle, down the line. Finds the speed up. And can I please put the ball away? Nope, apparently not. Still can't. And what in the heck am I doing? I think John Isner did that in tennis first, and we pay the price for me being a goofball. All right, recapping that point, I probably had 4 separate shots I should have ended the rally with, and I didn't. So kudos to our opponents for keeping the ball in play and playing great defense. It is a rec game, though, so might as well add some shots to your bag, if you will, with that fake overhead drop shot. Just not executed well. That should have been a 2-handed backhand roll volley by me instead of slicing. good dinks in the middle here. There, I switch it cross court. We're in that cross court battle. We go down the line again. I fake the swing. I like it. The ball's moving everywhere. And I believe I hit a high dink setting my partner up. He dug it out, but you know, you may not pay the price for a high hanging dink on the first speed up, but you're starting to get negative in the point, and you're going to have to hit a special shot to get that back level. All right, let's keep him back here. Oh, he finds the kitchen so he can sneak in. Good job working that. And, you know, right spot on the volley, just hit a little too hard. It would have been a winner. Good return. Good serve. He jams me up with that third. I need to be split stepping. I'm not. My partner's doing a great job dinking here. And I missed the ATP. Wow. I'm usually pretty automatic on the backhand ATP. That's my favorite shot in pickleball. And just didn't put enough whip on it. Oh, what a dig by my partner. And we're dinking down the line. It's dangerous. Looking to Ernie, though. Oh, that was too high. All right, me and my partner are rightfully so backing up, trying to get a ball back down in the kitchen and get back into this. There we go. Oh, and I made the ATP. So a little redemption from earlier. But yeah, definitely not good percentages. 50% on my ATPs. I got to raise that percentage of success rate. Ooh, that sails deep. My partner, good location though. If you're gonna drive, a lot of the time driving middle on the third is just such a great way to set yourself up for success. One, your opponent, one of them is usually rushing in to get to the kitchen line. So if he forgets a split step, two, they're wondering whose ball it is, right? So they have to make that decision, and they have to have fast hands, and it limits what angles they have. They have to hit shallow angles out of the middle. If you hit cross court, they can hit a steeper cross-court angle back at you a lot of the time. Good dink point. Oh, I should have killed that. That was high. Oh, the net. It was wide. I get ATP'd. Man, this is an ATP happy game. I don't know if it's in or out. That's what we're talking about. I think we gave it to him. I don't know. We let our opponents make the call. They hit the ball. I can't remember why we're stopping play there. I believe someone started talking to me from behind the fence. But anyway, we play on. Great ATP there. Oh, I was late to guard the middle, and I popped it up. But my partner did. Oof. And I missed a drive. My partner did everything on that point, and I let him down. I feel like that should be, if I titled this YouTube video, it would be like, I let my partner down. Repetitively. Deep serve, good return. And whoa, I guess I'm capable of making an overhead, but that's about it. That third was hanging up. Oh, look to the left of the court, hanging on the fence. I think that's old man Tom hanging out. He's everyone's least favorite pickle. Oh, we just lost the game on a return. That's a choke. If I remember correctly, we lost 10-12, and we had multiple game points. But yeah, old man Tom's over there. He's a 2-5 on Duper. Shout out if you in the comments if you like this video. I'm posting more gameplay. I got to get a better camera angle, but I'm having fun with it, and eventually I will post some coaching videos. But that was Pickleball Kingdom in Plano. My last time ever playing there. RIP, and Pickleball Traveler Cam out.